What just happened? This one hurts to write. I mean, as a Celtics fan, falling to Atlanta in the nail-biting overtime thriller was not what I was expecting, especially in Boston. But Trae Young led the charge with 28 points and 11 assists, but it wasn't just the Trae Young show. The Hawks exposed some major flaws in Boston's interior defense and rebounding, and it's something we have to talk about. Let me break it down. While watching the Celtics game last night, my biggest issue that I noticed was the interior rebounding. I mean, Atlanta owned the glass, grabbing 42 defensive boards compared to Boston's 36 total rebounds. And it's tough to win those defensive battles without the likes of Porzingis and Al Horford. I mean, the Celtics had to rely on Luke Kornet in the starting center spot, which isn't awful, but he's not what you're expecting from the defensive end, and just in general, he's not going to give you as many points as Kristaps and Al would give you. But I mean, the Hawks were killing it last night. Jalen Johnson was a force, putting up 14 points and 13 boards, showing just how much Boston was missing their big man. I mean, despite Boston still losing, they did not back down. I mean, Jaylen Brown finished with 24 points, 11 boards, and 8 assists, and Jason Tatum had his 23 points, 8 boards, and 7 assists, but they couldn't do it enough. And Peyton Pritchard kept his 6th Man of the Year campaign going, having 20 points on 58% shooting, hitting 4 threes, and grabbing 6 boards. But both teams struggled from beyond the arc last night. I mean, the Hawks just shot 24% from deep, while the Celtics weren't much better at 29%. And I mean, as the Boston team, you live or die by the three, and it's just... most times this year it has not been on, but I mean, it's resulted to decent records, but I want more out of them. And especially at the end of this game, this got very sloppy. I mean, Tatum missed his free throw, giving the Hawks an opportunity to get the ball back, and Trae Young gets fouled. They call it on the floor. Trae hits both free throws, tying in the game, giving the ball back to Jason Tatum, and he is not able to convert the mid-range, and they go to overtime where Dyson Daniels with a nice spin over Keita. This overtime was back and forth and missing your big man. Look at that, Onyeka Okongwu getting his, and it just led to a scuffle. I don't like any bad blood, but I love to see the competitiveness coming out, and Joe loves it too. I mean, he's an absolute sicko. I mean, I love this guy. He's fantastic. I mean, Boston even came down in the clutch. They go up by 2, but Trae comes back and answers with a 3 of his own. Back out to JB, who answers with a 3. And with 9 seconds left, pass to Jason Tatum. He can't hit rebound. I love to see the competitive fire that this Atlanta team came out with. God, I love this sport.
The Hawks do it again. Come into the Garden, win a close one, and suck all the life out of TD Garden.